Hello and welcome you all for this month episode. This month we are going to be discuss about the important and interesting topic related with sequence to sequence models. So before we have to analyze the sequence to sequence models, so let me go with the basic concepts. So because in sequence to sequence model, it's a kind of that pivotal moment that's in part of the deep learning, and this is also the backbone of modern machine translation, text summarization, and chatbot technologies. Already what we are using. So this scenario raised that's before the entry of the transformer architecture. So until the year of 2017, and then at the end of the 2018, this sequence to sequence model that has been enhanced to the new era. So that is today we call as large language models. That is the foundation of the transformer architecture. So this is the main concept. So today this sequence to sequence model powers the modern translation system. So what we are looking into the Google translation. So immediately we are receiving a translation for more dozens and dozens of that language within the fraction of the seconds. So this all these things done by the architectural concepts of sequence to sequence, seq to seq. Google Translate and DeepL and Bing translators. So they are all the users of seq to seq, and also this system just not translate into the natural language, but also it creates the sequence of the tokens from programming languages to the custom formats. So not only for the text translation, in case if you are creating that programming logics in different programming languages, so that's also possible happened by the seq to seq. So before we have to be enter into the core framework of this sequence seq to seq, just I want to share that is the little bit prehistory or that pre-intro how that seq to seq is working. So already we know we are having the types of the neural networks. So the basic neural networks, it's called, there is the artificial neural networks, and then for image side of the revolutionization, we are using the convolution neural networks. And for that sequence, that means if I am working on the text, that's the one by one. We are going with that recurrent neural network, so RNN. So this seq to seq that works under the third type of neural network, that is a recurrent neural network. So in the recurrent neural networks, each layer it's having the three set of the inputs. Normally we are having inputs from environment or from that input from that next layer, and then we are having that as usual, that is that output layer. And indeterminate of hidden layers, every hidden layer has to produce the next sequence. It is called, that is that H0, it is called, that is the hidden state. So hidden layer that has been different from the hidden state. So hidden state, it's having the outcome of that previous hidden layer which is produced on the content for the predominant input. So what we are giving. So this is the sequence that will happening the one by one. This is the basic architecture that's happened in the recurrent neural networks. For the seq to seq, we have to be work on this basic concept. So this seq to seq, that's purely work in the RNN, that's primarily used for the task where the input and output has one-to-one correspondence. So for this purpose, because of the purpose of facility in that RNN, we are implementing this recurrent neural network for the implementation of the seq to seq. So this SIG to SIG having the two architectural blocks. So instead of saying that architectural blocks, it's working on the two parameters. So it's having one part is called that encoder, and another one is part is called that is the decoder. And the next episode, just we have to be understand, so what is that encoder, and then so what is the decoder. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned.